The name PopularMMOS is a name everyone and their dogs will remember. He's a Minecraft YouTuber with over 17 million subscribers, known mostly for his Lucky Block challenge videos. But at some point he must have opened a super unlucky block because over the past few years he's had abuse allegations, jail time, and he even assaulted a cop at one point. This man was going for the GTA Platinum Trophy in real life and it was starting to look really bad for him. But out of nowhere he made a comeback. He just rose from the grave to remind us he still exists, and now he's spreading a really positive message.
Okay guys, I just watched a video of myself that was on my phone from January. And guys, as most people know, I am an alcoholic, and I tried to make a video talking about it, trying to help people, and trying to show my journey. Went terrible, honestly. It is so difficult. But right now, guys, I am 4 months sober, and looking at the video, I look like a completely different person. Honestly, I'm making this part of it so I don't jump scare you, because it looks terrible. Oh my god. And I'm gonna leave it uncut too, because it shows just like how ill I was. Like, I almost threw up on myself in the video. But yeah, guys, love you all. Hopefully I can help some people with all of this. Wait all the way till the end of the video. I'm going to show you guys kind of what happened after that. Terrible, but 4 months sober now. If I can do it, guys, any of you can do it too. Let's go.
He tells us how he's been sober for over 4 months now, and that's no easy feat. Alcohol addiction is powerful. In the video, he purposely doesn't clean himself up, so you could just see the effects addiction can have on a person, and it's not a pretty picture.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Pat and welcome back to another video. It's been a very, very long time. And this is probably going to be, I would assume, the most important video that I do make. And as you guys can tell, I look pretty beat up. I didn't really try to fix myself up at all for this video because I wanted to show how I've been treating myself, I guess.
Pat then goes on to tell us about his experiences, and while he doesn't go into massive amounts of detail, he's been in and out the hospital several times. He's even been in a mental hospital, which is crazy to me because it just shows you just how much goes on behind closed doors. As you could probably tell, he also lost all his muscle, and that's not even the worst of it because Pat almost died during this period. He tells us that doctors warned him with the way he was going, he wouldn't live past 40. And to put that into perspective, Pat is 36. That is incredibly scary, not to mention how sad, just to see how far gone he really was. We all saw him as the funny drunk guy who once slept outside. It just really goes to show the magnitude of where he was at and how little we actually understood. You're probably wondering how Pat ended up where he was. Well, contrary to belief, Pat actually claims it wasn't because of his divorce, rather nights spent with friends that slowly spiraled. He says he has a tendency to get addicted to everything he does, working out, YouTube, even dating girls, so it's no surprise he got as hooked on alcohol as he did. It's both scary and interesting to see just how much of a slippery slope alcohol can be. What starts off as 1 or 2 drinks can quickly turn into 10 or 20, until the next thing you know you're dangling off the roof naked screaming about the rapture. Pat himself states he was drinking 3 bottles a day, and he drinks whiskey. That shit ain't weak. Like 30% a bottle, drinking 3? I get sick after half a bottle of rum, let alone 3 whiskeys. But anyways, I digress. Pat also talks about his agoraphobia, essentially the fear of places and situations where you may have a panic attack, which is why this video is that much more impressive, because Pat could have stayed silent. He didn't have to come out here and make a video talking about his problems and his experiences, but he did. Pat decided to overcome his fears and anxiety to post in hopes to help people in similar scenarios. But yeah, essentially Pat talks about how he spent months living in hotels, just surviving off of DoorDash because he was just too afraid to leave. You're probably wondering why he made this video and what is going to happen now. Well, he says he made the video not only to hold himself accountable, but also to help and inspire others who are going through similar problems. I would definitely recommend it to people who are going through substance abuse, alcohol abuse, and from looking at his other socials, it seems like he's going to be posting more content about his journey and maybe even talking about some stuff that happened happened in the past. Because as I mentioned before, he doesn't go into detail when talking about his stories, he just says some are bad, some are good. So we could probably expect more videos like this showing up. As of now, he's uploaded a couple TikToks, and to say night and day difference wouldn't do him any justice. It is incredible how much has changed for the better over such a short amount of time. He also offers some helpful advice to people who are also struggling with alcohol abuse. For example, he talks about how weaning worked for him, but he wouldn't recommend it as you can die doing it.
Another way people get off drinking is weaning themselves off. That is something I've done many times, and that was the only thing that's been successful for me, and it's nothing I would recommend to anyone either, because it's extremely dangerous, because you could die at home at your house. But I'm still going to mention every single thing that happened for me. That would just be, let's say you drink 20 drinks a day, then next day you drink 19, then 18, then 17, then 16, until you're down to no drinks.
He also talks about how you should help other people who are going through these types of problems, and from the way he describes it, it sounds like he's talking from experience. I mean, obviously, because he talks about how if you just try and force someone who's got a drinking problem to just stop, it's only going to make them just pick up the bottle even more. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if his friends tried to force him to stop, probably to stop him from doing stuff like this.
Your friend, yeah, this like palm stuff.
In this clip, calling it rock bottom would be an understatement. He's gone from sleeping on the curb and running from cops to motivating people to change in such a short amount of time. It's a crazy turnaround, and it reminds me of when Nico came out of nowhere with his I'm 2 steps ahead video. Huge props to Pat, and I wish him nothing but the best, and honestly, I'm just glad he didn't go down the other Minecraft YouTuber route. But yeah, thanks for watching, and any feedback goes a long way. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments, but with all that out of the way, bye bye!